Okay, this is February 8th, 2019, and the purpose of this, again, not teaching, it's just discussions. It's just so that you can hear these phrases again, or just so that there's the opportunity for this not to go in one ear and out the other. Here are some of the things that came up in our discussion today. Start off, I asked, you guys know each other? Everybody knows everybody, right? You guys are all friends? Again, I like to say 2 or 3 sentences instead of just one. Again, I was kind of chuckling today. We don't want anyone to think that we're laughing at them. So you can say, yeah, I was just chuckling there for a minute because I thought what you said was funny. I was laughing at you. Buy and buy out. I went shopping. I bought many things. But buyout, they buy out the whole company or the whole all of your possessions and things. I talked about an Instagram star, Dan Bilzerian, that his father got rich through that. Leverage buyouts. Also talked about this difference between out and with no verb. Clean, more direct. I cleaned my room today. Oh, I cleaned out my entire room. Means I cleaned everything. I cleaned out the furniture, I threw out all my old clothes. My house is empty. Or just I cleaned everything. Oh, leverage buyouts. No, I'm not referring. You can ask this. Does that mean this place? Are you referring to this place? Are you talking about some special place? Someplace special? A fountain pen. That's what it was. I decided to try out a fountain pen. I've never used one before, so we'll see how it goes. But this one, try, is a little bit more serious. Well, I decided to try the fountain pen. Try out, a little bit less formal in this case. Or I decided to go with a fountain pen. This is my first fountain pen. I'm going to see how it goes. Again, in this case, no preposition on here. I think it's a little more direct. I'll try it. This is Dan Bilzerian here. The Kardashians, they might be famous, but the Kardashians had their own TV show. So, I don't know. Or if you don't like the guy, you can say, well, Dan Bilzerian, he's a fake celebrity. He's an Instagram celebrity. Which, for me, he's not that bad. He doesn't have many guy friends, though. We talked about gold diggers. This is from the class. Now, again, Ann Nicole Smith, she married an older guy, and she loved him. So, good luck, best of luck to her at that time. I had the phrase there, to each their own, which means you like this, I like this. We each like different things. And then we asked, but who's really the one benefiting? The old guy getting married or the young girl? Another phrase was brought up, being rich makes you beautiful. Rich guys get all the pretty women. We also discussed abbreviated words, that nowadays a lot of abbreviated words are very popular. A lot of the younger people are using abbreviations. I don't know what they mean, though. For example, if you have an email and it says NSFW, not safe for work, means don't open it here. TMI is too much information. He talked a little bit about the difference between Instagram and YouTube. With Instagram, you make your money off advertisements, or you make your money from advertisements. You get your money from advertisements. All these. You get paid by advertisements directly. YouTube just pays you directly. They just send you a check. Maybe you remember. Again, coy is very shy or formal. I don't think high school students usually use this word. Play hard to get, though, can be used in like business negotiations. There's 2 companies. Both companies want to. One company wants to buy the other company. The other company wants to sell. But one company wants a better price, so they play hard to get. Like, oh, I don't think we want to sell. Okay, maybe. So it's used that way. There were some other stories about Brad Pitt's wife, Jennifer Aniston. Back in the day, back in the 90s, We saw her in a coffee shop, but she didn't pay attention to us. People were looking at their phones and saying, okay, I think that's Jennifer Aniston. Wow. Oh, you guys mentioned a lot of celebrities. I'll try to remember their names, but this is the first time I've heard of them. Okay. Getting ripped off. I lost a lot of money. I went to Rome. I paid $500 for a $200 hotel room. I got ripped off. One of the seniors was angry. This is a long time ago, and they said, "If we were still in high school, I would beat you up." I thought that was funny. These sentences. Hick, Chonom. I said a good hick or redneck honeymoon would be Elvis Presley's house, Graceland. Which now, Graceland's very expensive. It's a tourist trap. Taj Mahal, very expensive. It's a tourist trap. Here's a picture of Elvis Presley's home, Graceland. Again, this very hick or redneck, but I liked it. This one's gold. Got my case. Get chewed out. The basketball coach chewed me out. Beckon, call me over, motion. Somebody does this, they're beckoning to you. He called me over. He beckoned to me. Motioned for me to come over. Beckoned to. I also mentioned Six Flags. That it's an amusement park, usually in the Midwest, Georgia. You guys asked, is it similar? Is it similar to Everland? Would you say that it's about the same size as Everland? How does that compare to Everland? Is that similar to Everland? Is that about the same size as Everland? Yeah, it's very similar, I think. Oh, Kim Hee. Her name came up today. Taehi? I forget. This girl too. Yang. Maybe you guys can tell that story again. I think Captain Lee saw one of these people a long time ago when she was here.